This is Cora, and this is Josh. They were students at Ridgeview 3 years ago. They didn't know each other at all until one day in class. Cora leaned over to Josh and told him he had pretty eyes. Josh replied thanks. Little did Josh know that would be the one and only time Cora would speak to him. Not long after that day, Cora took her life because of the bullying she experienced through social media. Months later, Josh wrote about the day Cora spoke to him. I was sitting there with a shirt that was blue, just awkwardly sitting right next to you. When you looked over at me, and that's when you said, "You have pretty eyes," like it was nothing, and just turned your head. And I don't know if I didn't have the guts or the nuts, or I just didn't want to look like a putz. I just said, thanks, not thinking that could be your cry, not thinking that maybe in a few weeks you would die, not thinking that maybe if there I had tried. On Mother's Day, your mom wouldn't have cried, and your friends would be talking to you instead of crying, and none of us would be inside slowly dying, remembering just how precious you were. But I could have tried harder, that's for sure. I could have said, "You have beautiful eyes." But now as I write this, the tears aren't a surprise. And now as I lie here in my bed sobbing, everyone in Pickerington's heart is throbbing, wishing there was something that they could have done. But now, the possibilities are 0 to none. But if I could just talk to you, I would put on that shirt that is blue. I would make damn sure that you knew that your eyes were pretty too. And I wish it didn't have to be this way. And I wish there was something I could say I did say, and that I didn't wait till your clock had stopped. And I wish I could have helped you before your hope dropped to a point so low that you took your own life. But now you'll never be a mom or an aunt or a wife. But today we wear shirts not that are blue, instead that are yellow. That's for you. And even though we weren't best friends and we didn't see movies on the weekends, I'm not going to sit here and act like we did, but nobody should have to do what you did. And I'm probably the last person you would think would write this poem, but if there's anyone anywhere near where you were, I hope these words will show them that people do care, believe it or not, and some of them are people you wouldn't have thought. So if you're asking what this poem means to all of you, if you get the chance, please say, "You have pretty eyes too."